Hey guys, so this video is definitely going to be different. I am heading to Dubai for a trip. It is going to be a mastermind, 12 people, 12 AI automation agency owners, 5 days. It is going to be absolutely wild and I decided to vlog it. Super pumped, let's do it. Alright, so I checked in yesterday, everything is nice and sweet. To give you some context, the guys have already been in touch for a while. I just joined the group a few days before the trip, before the mastermind, so I don't really know anyone. And if you follow my channel, you probably heard of Ottley or Dave Abelard. I hope I pronounced that correctly. So both of them are going to be there and other very smart guys. So the goal for today is just to get to know them, kind of break the ice and get comfortable together. Tomorrow though, we are going to have a real working session together. Each of us has prepared a presentation like half an hour long, and we are going to sit together and brainstorm our businesses. I am so looking forward to that, and I'm going to share the feedback, to share the insights with you guys live, so make sure to watch this video till the end.
And why did it actually start?
You got me. What's up, boys? The thing is, like, when you think about AI, people are like, oh, I want to, like, fucking learn AI. But it's like, no, people want the fucking lifestyle. AI is just a tool, but you want the fucking lifestyle.
Hey guys, it's 8 a.m. I already hit the gym, I had some breakfast, now I'm heading to the villa for our work sessions. Yesterday was absolutely great, we had a nice dinner, I met everyone. There wasn't a single person that is here by accident. Everybody is an expert in their field, absolutely friendly and very welcoming, so I'm happy to be here. Some of them flew from the US, from Canada, so everybody realizes how valuable it is. The plan for today, we are going to do some presentations. Every one of us prepared a presentation. It will take us like 4 to 5 hours to deliver. Then we'll have lunch. Then we're going to do some kind of group podcast. I'm not sure how that will work out because there is like 10 people and one podcast, but let's see. And then we rented a boat. We are going for a tour for a few hours. And that's it. I think this day is going to be super productive, super insightful. Can't wait.
Yeah, bro. It was like initially I was just bored, and then just I was making like initially it was working but
Alrighty, so my name is Liam Ottley, if you didn't know, and we're here for the Mastermind. That's me and my cat Sandy. So me and my businesses, I've got Morningside AI, of course, my custom AI solutions, Agentive, my AI agent builder platform, and the AAA Accelerator, which is my AI agency program. 10-year goal, 100 million, wife, kids, car collection, I love cars, podcast, brewery, I love brewing beer, a band, I love playing guitar, and me and my boys, and philanthropy. And this is kind of my vision board. If you haven't watched the Beckham documentary is really cool for seeing how Beckham, despite being a massive star, ended up having with a loving relationship that still exists to this day.
My name's Akil Wade, as you know, and I'm the founder of Circle AI, and I also have a production company called Black Kids Travel. All right, so I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, which was like mad ghetto, like had a real traumatizing past. So when I was 15 years old, I found this company called Vimo, which was one of the fastest growing network marketing companies in the world. And I remember this moment right here in Ireland, I noticed, I was like, damn, bro, I'm going the wrong direction, you know? So at 18, I invested my money with this guy named Bob Proctor. He was in the movie The Secret. I don't know if any of you guys seen that. But yeah, he was a billionaire. And I basically paid $30,000 at the time to be in this program called Thinking into Results. So it really changed my mindset, and that basically drove me broke because I spent all my money with Bob. And I was almost like homeless at the time, so it was fucking crazy. Like getting mentored by this super rich dude, having money, but then going back to broke. So it was like really humbling. So from there, I was broke. And then I found my first mentor because it's this guy named Eric Thomas who's from Detroit. He's a motivational speaker, one of the best in the world. So I went to the shoe store, poured my heart out to him, like, yo, I'm struggling, I'm trying to be an entrepreneur. But he was just like, yeah, man, keep going, you know? And I was like, damn, like I really wasn't expecting that. And key learnings and impact on income, focus on building systems, like I said before, and prioritize your well-being. Like I really love this Whoop because it makes me stay on a good sleep schedule. And when I have great sleep, I have great results. So
discipline and daily effort sort of also flows together with like the gym, doing tasks when they need to be done, regardless of how you feel. Don't always want to do the stuff you have to do. You just need to do it. Benefit of this, increased productivity and efficiency, and obviously had a significant impact on income. Teamwork and organization. So working with Serda and our third co-founder, Samira, they ran a much bigger business than I have ever run. So just having their organization skills and all of this and just like bringing structure into a business, whereas I was always like just fucking freestyling it, selling these bots and stuff. So that's been awesome. Having co-founders is a life hack. Implementing systems. I've never used a CRM before, never used Notion before, never used anything to track before. So that's all something that came like with the birth of OmniFusion AI and Otto at GDM. It's made a big difference as well. And yeah, obviously a positive impact on income through structure.
Perfectionism is an illusion. Quick go to market, even if product seems imperfect. Real world data is 100 times more valuable than assumptions and projections. 80% of the outcome in 20% of the time. It's something I need to focus on more. I really spent a lot of time in my life getting the last 5%, which was really waste. And I was the only one seeing what happened actually with that 5%. Nobody else was recognizing it. Content is revenue. I think we all know what that means and how that works.
Nobody actually cares a lot. Like I at least my perception, I don't know how about you guys, but I get very in my head about things, how I feel, I'm tired, I'm sad, I'm angry, frustrated, all of these things, they're stopping me, right? All these are like, how do I say this? Not that they're fake, but they only exist within my mind. Meaning out from the outside, like these emotions that we feel, sure, you might feel them, doesn't mean you have to act on them. I remember a big thing that I had to dealt with was frustration or anger for progress not being made. And it would stop me from doing things. I had to learn that, look, I can feel angry about things. I used to do cold calls. I hated cold calls. It taught me that I can hate doing something and still do it. And it will get done and it will get results. Something I'm trying to work on really a lot this year is just getting just a bit more, I guess, neutral out of my head about things. Energy is very, very sticky. Very sticky. Something I've learned a lot. I think I've always kind of known this, but it's shown a lot recently. Victims will make you feel like a victim. They will make you feel powerless. They will make you feel hopeless. And they will do their very best to ensure that you end up in the same bucket that they have put themselves in. Winners actually do the opposite. All of these guys here, I feel like I need to do more to keep up. That's one of the greatest advantages of being here for these couple of days is I feel like I'm not doing nearly enough the work because I'm seeing all the work that you guys are doing.
All right, let's get into things. For me personally, I've really found everything that we do. Creating YouTube videos is one of the highest leverage activities that I can do. Don't hire to grow, hire to buy back your time. This is from a great book, Buy Back Your Time. I recommend it for everyone if you're in that stage where you feel like you've got too much on your plate. And then if you want to attract great talent, you must have a higher person than just making money. So really get clear on, okay, what's your mission, vision, what are your principles when you're growing?
Key learning from this. Yeah, so initial idea was that I have this YouTube channel. There are some people commenting, can you do that for me, like a solution? And I thought maybe I'll just ask a developer from, I don't know, because some developers from Pakistan or some other countries, they reached out to me that they can help, they can build solutions. So I thought maybe whenever I had the lead, I just delegate them to those developers. They build a solution and we share the revenue without my active involvement at all. Yeah, so it won't work on autopilot. It is, as any business, it needs your involvement. So I used to think that networking was necessary to grow my business, but now I realize that I need my projects and business to help me connect with great people and make new friends, not the other way around.
It's fucking weird, man. But games. Yeah, it's like absorbs your whole brain as a little kid. You know, like the whole leveling up your Pokemon, the same thing that I carry over to
Life is the game, bro.
Yeah, carry over to this stuff. All right, so we've just bashed out a whole day of presentations. It ended up taking a lot longer than we thought because there's a lot of questions that the boys have had with each of the stories that have been told. So Now we've booked in a yacht. We're going to go out for a sunset cruise, show the guys what Dubai skyline is like at night from the water, and get a little bit more casual. I think we've got a lot to discuss as a group now. Once we get out in a social setting, we're going to have a couple of drinks as well, get the ideas flowing, and then we've got dinner after that as well in JBR, so let's go.
So yesterday was amazing. I mean, the guys presented the presentations, everybody opened up a little bit. One day yesterday is more than enough to come here. It was so worth it. I got so much inspiration, so many ideas, so much stuff to work on. I'm looking forward to today's sessions. We are going to do the podcast thing because we didn't have enough time yesterday. And you know what I realized? That even my small YouTube channel allowed me to actually get noticed and get invited here. And I'm so grateful for that. So if you're an expert in your industry, if you're an expert in your field, you still need some kind of media leverage to be known that you're an expert, because it doesn't matter how big my business is. If I'm not there, if I'm not publishing the videos, I wouldn't be noticed. So go for it. Decide which platform you like, be it YouTube or something else, and just go for it, guys.
Specifically for YouTube, I think people underestimate a lot that YouTube is the second largest search engine. I would also say if you didn't start creating content yet, today is the best time, because YouTube, in my opinion, got easier than it ever was.
Yeah.
Today, the answer is pretty simple, just provide value. I mean, have a good hook in the beginning, tell viewers why they should view your content, and in the end, it's just provide as much value as you can. And the point is, you will never provide maximum value or have a perfect video with your first video, not even with the first 10. The first 10 videos is just to get less shitty.
And to sort of double down on that, you gotta recognize when you zoom out, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all these social media platforms are billion-dollar companies that have algorithms that are literally made to match you to someone looking for what you offer. So your ideal client or ideal viewer will find you naturally, because that's what the algorithm is built to do. So you'll always find your way, you'll always find your niche. You just sort of come up with the best possible content, put your all into it, the quality, the professionalism like Liam was mentioning, and let the algorithm do its job and find the viewers that you're looking for, because that's literally what it's built to do.
Yeah, it gives you so much too, man. Like just the stuff that we really didn't mention, but it gives you brotherhood, it gives you leverage, it gives you like self-worth, and then like you can expand in so many different directions. And I think that if you don't know what to talk about, just start off talking about what you're learning, because like, I feel like that's what we all start to do. We're just like, yo, I learned this thing today, and then people that are trying to learn that thing is going to gravitate towards you, and then you got clients.
Creating content, putting yourself out there is such a great opportunity for personal growth as well.
Yeah.
You become a
100%.
better public speaker, better educator, and this like will translate to all areas of your life. But also, of course, business-wise. Now when you hop on the sales calls, you are just confident talking to them, you can explain what you do in better terms, etc. And that is also, I think, such a great thing, like putting yourself out there. In the beginning, it's hard, like getting that first video out, but once you get over it, like after you do 3 videos, you don't care anymore, right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Also, a few more things I just want to add very quickly. Something we have on our whiteboard in the company, just on the top, content is revenue. The second thing is, if you try and record content and you're like, I don't like it, I don't enjoy the process, trust me, really none of us enjoys the process. It sounds stupid, but none of us likes to be in front of the camera, set everything up and make that video. But we want to get the value out there. And third of all, give all the sauce. I think someone already said it, but don't try to hold back on any secrets or any methods or whatever. People can find it on the internet anyway, and if you found it, trust me, 1,000 other people know about it already. So if you give all the sauce and if you give free value, then people will see you as an expert, and especially then if they book a call and if they're in a sales call, it's a completely different playground than if you're having a call from cold outreach or something, because these people have seen your face, they have seen you talk about that topic, and you would be surprised that they treat you as a star, even if you just have 1,000 subscribers. They saw you on YouTube and they have the feeling like, oh nice, it's a privilege to talk to this guy and he is an expert, and they come with this consciousness into the meeting that your product is already half sold.
Right, so that's the group podcast done and the final presentations of the morning. Now it is 3 p.m. and we're heading out to the Aura Sky Pool. I'm going to show them some cool stuff in Dubai that you can do. It's going to be pretty good views as well up there. So boys are bonding well, it's been fun, and now the fun officially starts for the weekend. This is Friday afternoon, and Friday's all fun and Saturday's all fun. So clocking off and going to have some fun now.
Today is the last day of our trip. Yesterday we actually managed to shoot that group podcast. I think it is pretty decent. We shared a lot of value. Liam is going to publish it on his channel, so make sure to check it out and just use that free knowledge. It is out there, you just need to act on it. After the podcast we went to the sky pool. Well, you just saw the footage, right? The view was unbelievable, one of the best in Dubai. I noticed how some of the guys, including me, took a moment on their own for kind of self-reflection, because the whole surrounding just makes you do that. You are sitting in the world's highest 360-degree infinity pool, looking at all those premium villas in the Palm in Dubai, and it is really inspiring, especially if you put yourself into a circle of such smart and successful people. I mean, I live far below my means. I don't usually go to these sky pools because usually I just work at my place. But this kind of quality time with this kind of people is priceless. Guys, I'm telling you, you don't understand that until you experience that. Your surrounding has an enormous influence on you. The energy, the values, all of that counts. I mean, all of that is very important.
Down to your shoulders. Relax the shoulders.
Today we just finished our workout session, the cold plunge. I'm going to show you some amazing footage in a moment. And I mean, when you party till late night and then you wake up at 7 a.m. and start the working day and the very hectic schedule non-stop, it is hard to be productive. So you need to reset your body, you need to reset your nervous system, and cold exposure is the great way to do that. So it definitely makes sense to me. And yeah, today is our last day together. I want to spend as much time as possible with the guys. It's gonna be mainly chilling in restaurants and the final party to remember. So I guess next time you'll see me talking to you from Poland, from my usual setup. I'll see you there, guys. I know, I've said many times how amazing this trip was, how many ideas I got, and that's all true. I cannot wait to start working on them. But emotionally, this experience was one of a kind. The bond we've built with the guys is very precious to me. And you know, of course I knew Liam Ottley because of his massive reach in the industry, in the niche, and it was him who invited me on the trip. However, I had no idea about the other participants and their backgrounds. I know how skeptical people can be, especially about YouTubers who are also entrepreneurs. And there is a good reason for that. We all know there are many gurus on YouTube, but for this mastermind, every single one of us was qualified beforehand. Everyone runs a decent business in real life, and don't judge by the YouTube images. I mean, some of these mastermind participants record their videos with iPhone and they have like a few thousand subscribers, yet they run companies with thousands of employees generating tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars in monthly revenue. Liam, he is a true pioneer in this niche. He's helped so many people start their own AI automation businesses, either through his free in-depth tutorials or directly through participation in his AAA accelerator. The guy is super smart, but what amazes me most about Liam is his work ethic. His discipline plus vision got him where he is now and will take him even further in the coming years. If not for Liam, we wouldn't have formed this community, so huge gratitude to him. Akil is an amazing human being. Honestly, I hadn't heard of him before the trip, but the guy is unbelievable. He manages multiple businesses, he is huge with short-form content, he's got massive social media presence. I mean, hundreds of thousands of people follow him, but most importantly, he is so authentic and really has an open soul. He genuinely connects with people, making you want to hang out with him. And I truly hope we'll spend much more time together in the future. Mark is such a hustler. He isn't just theoretical about AI. He actually studied it and understands deeply how like transformer neural networks work. He understands prompt engineering. And I love the phrase Naval said that once you truly understand something, you don't have to memorize it. And that's Mark, a true expert in his craft. Taha, the guy just turned 21, but he is much more mature than most people I know. He is incredibly smart and communicates his thoughts in such a structured and concise way. I think that's one of the most important skills to have today. Dave, you probably know him already. He has a big channel on YouTube, Dave Abelard. Just from watching his content, you can tell he is technical and an experienced AI engineer. He has a master's degree in AI and wrote a thesis on the topic. I followed his tutorials before I met him, so there was no surprise in that regard, but what I didn't know was how eager he is to help others learn. He's guided many developers to find their career path through his educational products, and he had an enormous impact on me personally during this trip. Every time, after every conversation I had with him, I always wrote down a couple of ideas because he shared real deep insights from his journey and his business. So thanks, Dave. I really appreciate it. Shaz, Brock, Samin, these guys flew all the way from the US and I'm so happy I met them. We share a lot of similar challenges that we can actually now brainstorm together. All of them have found their niche and they are absolutely crushing it. Shaz is probably the biggest on process automation. Samin, I'm sure you know him, he runs a company called AIanswer.us that provides AI voice agents to businesses. And Brock, he runs AI Accelerator where they help businesses integrate AI to streamline their sales and operations. Yanis, this gentleman is a real computer, this is what we call him. I mean, whatever you ask him about, he provides you with a structured, well-argued answer. No wonder with a brain like this, he's achieved so much. He runs multiple businesses, he is technical, and at the same time, he travels like you wouldn't imagine. He is one of the most nature/freedom/travel loving people I've met in a while. He actually inspired me to spend a couple of weeks alone in the forest, and I'm now planning on doing this probably this summer, let's see. And last but not least, Serdar and Emil, these guys are hilarious. Thanks to them, we were laughing so much. It helped kind of shorten the distance between us right from the start. Their humor and directness made everything more enjoyable, that's for sure. But when the situation required it, they could instantly become serious, always providing the group with intelligent ideas and feedback. They are some of the biggest names in Instagram lead generation, and they are currently building the foundation for what I believe will become a huge company in the near future. I won't spoil it, but you should follow them to be among the first to use their tool. It will change the way you generate and monetize leads, that's for sure. It was so great to be surrounded by people who understand what you're going through. Every one of them has experienced their fair share of struggles in life. I've learned once again, there are no shortcuts. Even when it seems easy from the outside, everybody pays their price. You need to put effort and time into it, and there is no other way. And I'll repeat once again, do not underestimate media leverage. I used to build startups in the past, I run an AI business now, but if it wasn't for my YouTube channel, I wouldn't have had this opportunity to meet all of these wonderful people. And that's only one of many advantages a media leverage can give you. We get new leads, new inbound leads from YouTube to our business every day. We get new partnership requests, and there are many more monetization channels. I'm sure you already know all of them. And at the same time, I feel so fulfilled because I provide real value to people. Thousands of people send me direct messages saying how much they appreciate my videos. Just go to the comments under my videos and check them out yourself. That means a lot to me. Being able to help people and make money while doing it has been a dream of mine for a long time. And finally, I feel like I'm doing it, and I can be proud of it. So thank you guys for subscribing and for being a part of our community. I will attach all the channels of our Mastermind participants if your goal is to learn about AI because you're just curious about the technology, or you want to leverage it to make money or build a business, or merely implement it into your current workflow, into your business processes. Listen, you don't have to follow all the industry announcements, you don't have to endlessly watch AI news videos. These 10 channels in the video description are everything you need. They provide real value for free. These guys don't pretend to be experts. They run real businesses, they help real people, and above all, they are very decent human beings with proper values. So I encourage you to learn from them. And answering the question from the video title, why I have to move to Dubai, well, I haven't decided yet, but of course it's because of people, surroundings, and overall business ecosystem. I'll quote Naval once again. The single most important decision you make is where you live. It drives your business opportunities, relationships, food and water supply, politics, activities, and day-to-day quality of life. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video, which will be a tutorial as usual. If you liked or disliked this kind of vlog, please share your feedback in the comment section. I will really appreciate it because this is something new for me, a new format, and I'd love to find out how I did. Bye. I then rewatched it, and all the time I was saying like GPT.
Holy shit. This shit makes filming so fun, bro.
God, that's wild.
Yeah, bro, it just makes you just want to record random shit.